If anybody ever asked me why I thought the Genshin community was so shit, it's the fact that people took guys like this clown seriously.
Hey guys, what's going on? I'm gonna be reacting to Tectone weird thing. I don't actually know what this is. Jack made me aware of it. He's here, as you can hear, but yeah, I'm gonna let him explain it.
Okay, so basically this is just a reaction of someone's, you know, skewed point of view of Genshin Impact. I know, fucking terrible as Genshin Impact, but this video is just, you know, we're just gonna clown on him as well, because I found it just it's so bad it may have caused me brain damage, but I had to tell him about it because it was just that bad. I thought he'd have a grand old time just, you know, tearing into him along with me. So yeah, that's really it.
I would have watched this without having even thought of doing this video. So, and then when Jack mentioned to me, oh, well, you know, it's it's like really funny to like or whatever to like it'll be a good reaction video. I was like, okay, sure, I'll react to it then. So that's what I'm doing. So let's get into it.
The king of misconceptions. Wait, what is this? Flip? The Genshin court? What the f is this? From a year ago? Easier to count anyway. That way you don't have to do the triple hit. Just make the big explosion bigger. Wait, I've already disliked this. Have I seen this? I don't remember seeing this. Okay, here's another thing. Her damage is overall underwhelming, and the reason why that is because Electro's a bad element.
What?
Shit.
What, was Electro not a bad element? Wasn't Electro at a point incredibly underpowered? Wait, I'm nuts. Like,
was it ever
Genjo,
changed?
I thought Electric was terrible now.
Here we go again.
Am
A
I
lot of
nuts?
people like to tell me that Yoimiya and Tartaglia are the two worst 5 stars in the game.
Yeah? People would say that all the time.
Shogun! Like, Shogun with Yoimiya is overpowered. It's like...
Explain to me how Ayato, Ayaka, Raiden, Shogun, Bennett would be a bad team.
Literally, how would that be a bad team?
Sounds OP!
You said Tartaglia?
How would that be a bad team? A lot of y'all know, back in the day, I was known as the Tartaglia guy.
Wait, really?
I literally was! Wait, I am so confused with this video. I literally was. I was known as the only guy who played Tartaglia. Flip made NSFW content about...
He's so good! Like, even having just played, like, the trial runs of Tartaglia. He's OP! At least, like, with the melee weapon, like, ability that he's got. Plus, he's Hydro, which is one of the best elements in the game anyway.
Some of
Especially
the
now-
other content
especially now with
creators like
Denjo.
Zajev jokingly... What am I about to watch?
Hello there, Flip.
Oh god, the Henlo. Oh my god. Is this one of those mother who doesn't use like a camera, talks in a soft voice, and then says cute words to come off as wholesome? Oh my god. What the f am I looking at, bro?
The best YouTuber content.
Jesus
God.
Christ. Okay. Okay, I guess there's a reason why I did not like this shit.
Yeah, there's no point in even stalling. This video we're going to be doing a Genshin.
Liable for what, bro?
The Genshin Core is.
I was just a dude who just told jokes. What? And then I made guides for people who weren't sweats. Like casual guides. What?
Go watch my other videos on it if you want.
A
more
lot of
information.
Tetone's guys were good.
And as always, standard YouTube practices. If at any point during the video
I
you're
thought.
entertained, make sure to drop a like and even consider subscribing. As my M-Tash Genshin Core is in the works and you don't want to miss that.
Oh my god.
So,
Get every time.
Wait, is this guy so far up his own ass that everyone's wrong except for him?
Yeah, that seems to.
Bro, what the f is this?
I recently did a community
I'm
poll on who
sorry.
you guys would rather see,
I didn't know
and
it was gonna happen.
What? What? Oh my god.
one, of course, but by quite a lot. And funnily enough, Tecton was kind of the groundwork for these type of videos, as I think my most popular video was me talking about why he was wrong on Yoimiya's viability as a character. Looking at
What was my opinion on that?
Tecton now, he is of course a whale content creator, already creating a disconnect between most players and him, as well as the fact that
Which
he
is
seems
not
to
even his fault half the time.
be anti-theory crafting and anti-meta due to some things that happened in the past, which you can do your own research on. Now that wouldn't honestly
Anti-theory crafter, anti-meta?
He was never
You
like
mean
that.
I played for fun?
He wasn't even like that. I've watched some of his like guides in his videos and that stuff. He was never like that.
Yeah, I don't get where that's come from either. That's quite strange.
What? Do you mean that I played for fun and do your own research, as in you didn't look into it, so you just took somebody else's word? What, bro? What? Okay.
be a problem in
I feel like what people don't understand with these kind of with content creators like Tectone is that even though like he's trying to do guides, right? He's trying to help the community, but what he's also trying to do is also trying to make something entertaining to watch. And I feel like that's kind of what I guess people need to understand with a content creator as big as Tectone is. I feel like people don't understand that.
isolation, but when you consider the fact that Tecton has started a street rabunculous amount of misconceptions in the Genshin community,
Like what?
because he doesn't preface or state that things are his opinion,
He literally does!
I did that every video. What the is this? What the?
This is painful!
58,000? What?
coupled with the fact that he actively shits on meta and TC, that breeds a problem.
Wait, hold up.
Amber is really good, guys. Just get a unique 5-star, and then she can be used in exactly one team comp optimally. Oh my god.
That's a.
You shouldn't even try to play the.
First of all, that's real, and second of all, it's a joke. What the? Look at this. Amber is actually useful. Elegy, Amber, and Hu Tao VV team comp is actually considered best in slot. Don't worry, guys. She's good at 5-star. She's good in one team. How is that? Oh my god, bro. These people have never heard of humor in their entire life.
TC, that breeds a
I
problem.
can
with the
second.
first piece of evidence.
Go ahead.
Oh my god, talking
Oh,
Among Us sound.
Sussy.
So
Watching 1010's videos. He always drama baits. He always drama baits.
Yep.
Drama baits. Drama baits.
There's no way that this came from your mouth of all people. And also, 1010 does.
Me saying Hoyoverse doesn't respect its players isn't a drama bait. It's a fact.
It's
And if
literally
you
a
don't
fact.
know that, hey man, how's your anniversary?
Well, he
award
actually
treat?
is a drama bait because he wouldn't do this.
Drama bait. He's more on the line of doom.
Can't lie. So obviously he just hates Genshin because he just does.
But yeah, like, I mean, I mean, like, sorry, like, I guess sorry, Tectone speaks the truth when nobody else will. Like, there's so many things that the Tectone has said that I have also felt the exact same on. And it sucks because Genshin used to be my favorite game. It really does suck.
It was mine for a while.
Yeah, like Genshin could literally be the best
was
game
mine.
they have, but they don't want to like improve it and listen to the community. So it's not, you know, our problem at that point. Like people have said it.
Oh, it's not drama bait, guys. It's just doom posting. It's so different. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, dude.
They don't get overhyped, and people expect too much from that character, which is a good thing.
With
Yep.
Ayato's 80 elemental cost burst and the fact that you cannot generate any hydro energy off you, he's gonna have a insane amount of energy issues.
unless you use him as a main character, kind of like Yoimiya. All of these issues don't exist if you're using him as a main DPS.
I mean, no, that's not how that works. Let's look at you lot.
Yes, that is how.
Yes,
that
it is how that works.
It
Because
literally
when you're
is.
out on the field and your supports are
how
doing
that
damage,
works.
they generate energy
That's how you
particles
play
that
the
go to the
fucking
character
game.
who's on the field. That is exactly how that works.
Like the best team comp in Genshin Impact usually is literally have 3 supports and then a main DPS, so that you apply all of your ults and abilities first that all stay on the field, and then you go for your main DPS, E and Q and dead. That's how you play. Like that. Like it's literally how I built my team because it's literally the best way to do it.
What the f are you talking about?
Even with her being on field most of the time, she still needs quite a bit of ER and a high invested cryo battery with sacrificial or Favonius to burst off cooldown.
Well, that's the thing. You don't always have to burst off cooldown when you're a casual player. Is this guy theory crafting my casual advice by meta standpoints? This is insane.
Ayato is a character who wants to burst off cooldown because it buffs him and
I gotta be honest. This video has gotta it's really. It just sort of. I can't comprehend it. It's me. I can't.
Dude, it just gets worse.
I
This is
know.
nothing. It gets
But
worse.
it's
Just saying it's so much worse.
it's just insane. Like, how do people come to these conclusions?
contributes to his total damage output.
No. Every character wants to burst off cooldown, but you don't need to burst off cooldown to beat all content in the game because it's easy. Just like every character wants 100% crit rate and 800% crit damage besides maybe Kokomi, but that doesn't mean that you need to do it. Is this person crazy?
Running him as a main DPS doesn't just erase this issue, he would still need a bare minimum of 130 energy recharge. Why the f would running him on—
And before anybody says that this is because I have C6 all characters, keep in mind I've beaten Abyss many times on many free-to-play accounts for players who said they couldn't clear it. I go on their account, I beat it for them. So just keep that in mind when you say, you're only saying this because you C6. The amount of times I went into a free-to-play player's account, beat the Abyss for them was ridiculous.
Fields change this?
It's insane because I'm completely free to play, and considering the fact that I can at least get to floor 11-3 without really caring too much about that, just shows how brainless the Genshin as a game is. And how easy it is.
Oh, yeah.
Like, people say, "Oh,
Oh,
you're a whale, so you shouldn't complain about the game." No. They have the most right to complain about the game.
Like, so, yeah, because it's like, just because you're aware and that you pass the content easily doesn't mean that you don't have a voice to make the game
In
better.
fact,
Like,
they
people-
deserve the most voice because they pay money to play the game.
well, I guess so, but it's like, well, you know, I would say it's more valuable because look, here's this person that's willingly destroyed the game balance because he put loads of money into these characters and made them super, super OP.
Yeah.
And he still has criticisms about the game because he also wants to play it from the perspective of someone who can't actually put money into it. So
Yeah.
again, like that, I have from it. So
Yeah.
it has something to do with it. So they can't just diss it because like it's a mutually beneficial relationship between all kinds of different players for the game for every gacha, right? Let's not imagine that this is just Genshin here. It's all games. So yeah, they shouldn't be like ignoring anyone, preferably. But this isn't an ideal world, sadly. It just happens too much.
Yeah.
Explain to me how Ayato, Ayaka, Raiden Shogun, Bennett would be a bad team.
It literally wouldn't.
Yeah, how would that be bad?
It's
Oh,
like
okay.
when I saw this,
Oh.
it's like, oh, what would Bennett be useful for? Like the other members are fine, but what would Bennett be useful for? And then I forgot he like heals on his ultimate, doesn't he?
I am convinced
So-
people that call that team bad see 6 Bennett. I am convinced. Because otherwise you cannot say that's a bad team because Bennett's OP.
Oh, go ahead.
I didn't expect my ears to be a victim of third-degree murder, but here we are.
What?
This guy takes meta so seriously that he laughed at that. How literally, how would that be a bad team? What is going to survive against that? Okay, go ahead.
I just love.
Well, then you wouldn't have a healer
Or a support!
because you need a healer. What? Bro,
Or
are you an idiot?
or a shielder. One of the two. You don't need a healer every time, but you do need one of them to like protect your party.
One of the
right?
two, and typically a healer's better because healers also have crowd control. Like Kokomi is a good example of that. Oceanu Clam is a good
Well,
example
yeah,
of that.
Some healers do, not everyone. Some also shielders like just
Most
also have crowd control. Like the point is that you want to have a way to not take damage or at least
Yeah.
mitigate it somewhat.
Yeah.
That's the point. You can't just go full damage all the time because it just doesn't work. That's not
Yeah.
how the game is wanting you to play.
most
That's the point.
yeah,
you know?
most have crowd control or at least on map DPS, like off-field DPS, like an ability like Zhangling with Cobra or something. Yeah, all right.
Or Xing
This is
Qs
the
or-
guy
Yeah.
who's trying to make a
Riding or-
debunk video on me. What the? This guy is This guy is crazy.
But you asked for it, so Techie, let me explain why this team is dog shit. First, what is the
Go ahead.
purpose of this team? If it's a freeze
Lots of damage.
team, remove Raiden and Bennett as they are capable
No, it's just because they all do lots of damage.
of messing up the freeze reaction. And since Ayaka knocks back enemies with her burst and you don't have any form of
Ayaka doesn't knock back enemies
Yeah.
with her burst.
grouping, this means you'll be battling your stamina
You can just freeze them with Ayato's ult when you do it at the same time, and then they'll be frozen.
bar half the time. And
Yeah.
then
She
all the-
does knock back enemies,
Same guy.
but she won't if you use the ult. That's the point, right?
Yeah.
It's like, obviously you want to freeze enemies, right? You just get around it. It's such a simple mechanic. You can't just say, oh, Ayaka will just knock back enemies and then just not account for it.
My
That's
team is
so stupid.
my team is literally a freeze team along with Shogun. Like freeze
If
Vapo.
Can I... Yeah, like...
Melty.
I want to say this as well. It's like I honestly think I'm not because I haven't. It's maybe a bit skewed because I haven't been playing for long. Because I wasn't there at the beginning. But I honestly think people sleep on Ayaka because she's just insane. You can just put a shitty Blizzard Straya set and she'll fucking eviscerate everyone. It is ridiculous what kind of damage she puts out, and that's C0 by the way. Which obviously when you get more constellation, she does more. But like. Ayaka is a great choice if you have her. Even if she isn't even built, she's a great choice. Like
Yeah.
I'm surprised when I managed to get her. She does so much.
Like
Out of the box, she does so damage.
another one I think people sleep on these days, maybe not for the Sparrow Abyss, but just in general, is Eula. Like, Eula's still good. Definitely not as good as, say, like a Dendro, like Super Bloom team or whatever, right? But Eula's still decent, particularly when you have 3 supports and then you have her on top of it.
Yeah. So
Just
like,
works.
because I think because I've already seen this. I'll just preface this. It's like there's an argument that gets brought up. It's like, oh, if you're not running this specific team, then you're gonna have no chance. But it's like, no. The point is that not everyone will have the same characters, right? So you're gonna need to use the characters that you can get, because not everybody will have the money
This is
to
why
put into the game to get the characters they need.
Yeah,
It's
this is
like-
why free to play is the best. This is why free to play guys are the best guys because they equate to everybody, so it's a wider spread of audience, right? So
yeah.
What is this? Can we review bomb again?
oh my god, dude.
Bro. Who the is this dumb?
Professional shit talker.
This is probably one of the dumbest videos I've ever seen
Yeah.
in my whole life.
The characters have to take time in Bennett's circle, meaning that you have to decide which character gets buffed, and the rest of the team
No, you just stand in the alt buff. You don't have to decide which one gets buffed. You just stand in it for a second, and then you have the buff.
will be dealing damage without Bennett's buff. Also, what the f would the rotation be on this team? Aika is so awkward here. Also,
You just press buttons.
You just press
and then
E and
you
Q
get
and
the
switch
game 'cause
out.
It's easy.
is this team for mobbing,
Yeah,
single
it's
target,
such
or
a simple
AoE?
gameplay
There
loop,
was no
dude. How
purpose
is she
behind
awkward?
it.
The point is because
The
they're
purpose
fun
is to
use.
complete the game. That's what the purpose is. It's to do the game. It's to complete the content. It's to do fucking damage. Like, holy shit, dude.
This is insane to me. So it's unbelievable.
together.
Ugh.
The point is that they're fun to use together.
Better thing to do is replace Ayaka with Kazuha for a dual carry Raiden and
What if they don't have Kazuha?
Ayato team, or replace
Yeah,
Raiden and Bennett with
exactly.
better free supports, and then you have a stronger freeze team. Hopefully that
Bennett's there for support, and they're fun to play together.
explanation helped.
I didn't say meta optimal. I said good.
Anyways, that pretty much wraps up this piece of evidence. The person people trust to give any semblance of a meta take doesn't even know what quadratic scaling is.
Might
He literally made a video on like how the game works. He literally made a video on all that shit.
Okay, dude. Right, can we just say I had this exact same reaction when I first watched it first time around. Who the fuck cares about some mathematical equation when they're just gonna be spamming buttons in a fucking video game?
What's
Who
funny
is
is
actually going to care?
he like Tecton literally made a video based on like how stuff scales and whatnot. Like how like he literally made guides on this stuff.
My channel was never for meta. It was for fun.
look forward to the entire Ayato quadratic scaling thing because Ganyu elemental burst.
What
went-
are you even saying, dude? What
Exactly.
scaling? Good Lord.
Jesus Christ, dude.
This nerd shit.
You're telling me quadratic scaling isn't the most dorky shit for a free-to-play gacha game?
I have 5,000 IQ legitimately, and you know I'm so smart. I know what everything is about this game.
Holy
Well, actually, if you use this secret comp trick, you'll be able to increase the ASPD from 50% for all characters. So the fact that you're not using it clearly means that you don't know enough about the game. So you should get the fuck out of this community. You disgusting piece of shit.
If you
It's
jump,
something like
if you,
that. It's like
if-
imagine everyone.
yeah, if you jump in this particular nanosecond, you'll be you'll be able to you'll be able to get like 1,000 more damage.
Oh yeah, and where's the proof? Oh, I just read it the fuck up, bro. What the fuck?
Oh, this is the best shit,
Like,
man.
everyone in the Genshin community, basically.
You pair her with Benty.
I love old Tecton. Dude is so base.
Tecton has a clear will perspective and can pretty much shit out any team recommendation and use it because he just does that much more damage than the average player. And then his chat sees it and then are going to start reciprocating his team recommendation.
You'll never guess. I'm about to blow your mind. So my chat also plays the game, right? And so they would also have characters and thoughts of their own volition. That's crazy, right? They're not just a bunch of people who only watch me. It's the people who also play themselves. Oh, this is the dumbest mother I've ever seen in my whole life. What the is I've watched one of this guy's videos and I instantly clicked off. Bro, what the is this shit? There was a Sajev one too that we apparently watched. And a Tenha that I also instantly clicked off. Every single one of his videos in the past I've seen then instantly clicked off. This is crazy. It's the same guy whose video you're watching. Oh yeah, I know. I've seen it. I've pulled it up. That's crazy, right? A classic review bomber.
which is how misconceptions spread. Funnily enough, Tectone and
Yep.
I Went to Lose's problems are similar, as they both give out things from their whale point of view, and their viewers don't seem to understand the difference in how they're malnourished.
They don't even do
level
that
80
alone,
40
bro.
Ito
They
isn't
don't
going to hit
even
a
do
fraction
that.
of the damage that Tectone will. Again, the person
I think the difference is that you don't understand that some people just play for fun.
that doesn't know how important energy recharge
Shocker!
shouldn't be giving team advice. It's like asking
How in the do I not know the importance of energy recharge?
someone who doesn't know how to pass a basketball to give advice on team strategy. From what I've witnessed so far, I'll be adding 4 years for a clear whale bias and for a repeated offensive slander against the Zhangling salesman. Additionally, as punishment, you will now have to go back to math class.
You know what I'm wondering here? You know what? I'm not going to say this next joke.
To know the difference between
I
linear,
don't
quadratic,
care.
and semi-quadratic
Honestly.
scaling.
I will
Yeah,
not
think
buy
the
that,
difference
thank
is
you.
that all casual players do not give a about any of the terms you just used.
Let's move on to the next piece of evidence.
Evidence! As if this is concrete info where you're just outright wrong.
Yeah. Imagine
Oh.
anyone agreeing with you, because it will never happen.
Oh no,
Swear to
no.
God, never happened.
This is the type of player that will like literally over half of the Genshin community will agree with because it's shitting on Tectone. Like
I
it's,
guess so.
like it's legitimately stupid. If anything, you're backing up
I'm not
Tectone and
related.
shit on this guy. Like honestly.
Like, I'm not related to the community, so it's like I'm speaking with common sense in mind, but I
Yeah.
probably shouldn't even think about that, right? Because of where we're at, no fucking one is going to have common sense in the Genshin community.
It's insane.
Oh,
Here we go.
right.
You haven't done the dog and you need a weapon from the free-to-play shit? First
Yep.
tip, you need to farm every single boss until you get your iron thing on Kazuha.
There's a perfectly good Favonius sword right there.
Let's see your stats now.
Yeah, but you can just get it easier, right? You can just go get it for free, so why wouldn't you just go get it for free?
And that is amazing. For Ayaka, with the 4-piece Blizzard Strayer,
Yep.
that is amazing.
Oh, don't lie to him like that. Holy shit.
If I go to this Bennett
What?
and I see C6, I'm gonna reach through my goddamn monitor and I'm gonna slap the out of you. You better pray to whatever God you believe
Is this dude about to say that C6 Bennett is good?
in, that this mother not
If he does, I will end him.
good.
And here we go. One of, if not the biggest misconception in the game
It's not a misconception.
that Tectone started, and that is that C6 Bennett is bad,
It is bad.
which is
It
just
is bad.
untrue. C6
No, it's actually correct. The C6 Bennett is very bad.
Bennett messes up two
It completely...
Okay, it's not bad. It's too situational to be viable. That's the problem.
He gets rid of an entire potential team comp that you could use by activating it. So
And okay, C6 Bennett would be literally buffed to hell if you could disable constellations after you've activated them. The fact that you cannot do that makes that constellation useless.
so yes, you could use it to have
Well, you
more
know, they won't ever
meta
implement that.
optimal teams, but it also gets rid of an entire archetype that you can play with. And when you're playing casually, being able to use more characters with your favorite characters is a lot more important than making one comp a little bit more efficient. That's why it's really bad.
comps, Kaching and Physical,
It bricks so many teams.
and if you use Kaching, you've lost regardless.
Well, now hold
But,
up.
but she's bad, though. Like, for if she's bad.
So at 806, you said Kaching was bad, right? But I thought earlier you said that me saying Electro was the worst element was a bad take. So which is it, man? You call me the king of misconceptions, and then you completely contradict yourself in 8 minutes in. So what's going on? Because by the way, guys, in case you don't know, this is before Dendro came out. Where when I said Electro was not good and needed the buff, why do you think they made it so good with Dendro? Right? Very weird. Interesting, man. Interesting.
Your account is already example. It can also enable some team comps and more reactions since you are applying a higher rate of pyro. There are close to no downsides of C6 in your Bennett.
There is so many down.
There is so many, dude.
It's ridiculous.
And Mihoyo still has not yet added a character that is heavily affected by C6
There is so many characters that are negatively affected by it.
Bennett. It's a direct upgrade, and even then,
No, it's not. Okay, with Ayaka and Kazuha, it's terrible.
Mihoyo is giving out exclusive supports to characters that offset the need to run Bennett sometimes.
But this guy probably doesn't know that C6 Kazuha has Anemo Infusion on his blade.
I hate how
Why is this guy trying so hard? I mean, this is... You know what the worst thing is? The forced cringe laughter during this, because it's different if it's on Twitch. This guy made a YouTube video where he was like, oh, and then I'm going to fake laugh right here. I mean, this shit is so cringe.
Oh my god.
This is crazy. This is crazy,
Here's
bro.
my
No
number.
wonder he didn't get the Amber joke at the beginning of the video.
So
Like,
many-
dude, he probably was sitting there making retakes of his own fake laughing. Dude, writing the script, and here I'll do a fake chuckle.
people are scared to C6 their Bennett
He got banned from Discord and then made this video. Oh, yeah, I believe it.
when there are more positives
Wow.
to downsides. It's not bad. I will lose.
Yes, but the other thing is that keeping Bennett at C5 has no downsides, because then it can be used on every character in the game at worst semi-efficiently. But when you C6 it, it removes so many potential team comps that you can run. And I don't know if you can understand that. Try very hard. But I promise you, if you think for longer than 5 seconds, you can get that.
Lose all my shit if I keep hearing this.
Crazy.
We'll do
The biggest downside of keeping Bennett at C5 is seeing the stupid exclamation point in his character telling him that you can take him to C6. And
Oh
you know
yeah,
what's
that's
crazy?
annoying.
Kill me, because you have that belt for some reason, and then you can go like what? You want to go like a fish? I
Yep.
think both of these teams are fine.
Hey yo, actually, a good team and using Raiden and Fischl together.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Then you also have that Ayaka, man. Like you also have the Ayaka. So like, then let's do this. I bet this team slaps.
I don't want to do.
All I would do it that way would be replace Kazuha with Zhangli. That's literally my team comp. Like, it's
this
really...
anymore, man.
You have 9%
Oh, Yumiya.
crit rate on your Venti, 111% crit damage.
Yep.
All right, calm the down. Venti doesn't care about crit stats.
Yeah, I know. It's because it's wasted stats. It's because why would you put those stats on a Venti? And that's
Venti
why
main
it's
damage
bad.
dealer on God.
Is that hard to understand? I mean, this guy must be the dumbest motherfucker I've ever seen in my whole life.
You have,
Dude, this guy must be praying and thanking the Lord every day that I didn't react to this 2 years ago, so I couldn't showcase how much of a clown he is. Jesus Christ.
dude, that's what I'm saying, dude. I told you, you literally don't need artifacts on Venti.
Excuse me?
You don't.
You need to relax with the clowning. Venti fulfills his main role of being able to.
You didn't. Back when that thing was released, Venti was so overpowered, you could use him for just utility and he would still get the job done.
He still does! You still can! I've literally done it! Not for any
I've done it.
bosses, but even just like general exploration stuff. Like, I've done this.
Well, I don't know that because again, I don't have him. But he sounds so insanely broken
Yes!
when the game first began, and it's like, now I really wish I could have played it now because that
Let
would have
me-
been surreal to do.
Allow me to tell you a team comp that is like one of the best things that I think mentally I think I could do and pull off well with Venti. So it would be Venti, Shogun, Ayaka, Yoimiya. So like obviously,
Okay,
you know,
yeah.
Venti's Q first, Ayaka's Q, Shogun E, like obviously that'll be the first thing, right? Then Venti Q, then
And
Ayaka
then
Q.
switch Yoimiya
And then you
Fire
me
on,
E. So you have all the you have Melt, you have Overload, you have Swirl. Like it's literally like, am I crazy? Like there's no way you can say that team comp is like bad. Not
It
meta,
sounds fine.
but it's
Yeah.
good. Like I have actually tried it in the Spiral Abyss, and it worked against the smaller enemies well. Like if it's any enemies that get like you know, dragged in when you get drawn into the whirlpool. There we go. That worked. like you can literally use like Yoimiya and Ayaka to just kill them all in like one go.
Yeah,
insane.
that'd just be an easy. That's an easy melt comp there.
Yeah.
And you just put like, hell, you can even just use those two and just put like 2 supports on. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm actually killing stuff. Insane.
The only issue with that team comp is that Ayaka's Q does not last long enough, usually. It lasts just long enough. So that's the only problem with that team. But and it's not optimal. I never said it was optimal, but I said it's good and good enough to pass the content.
Suck up enemies with no artifacts, that is true, but saying you don't need artifacts on Venti at all is disingenuous.
It's also a joke.
Because there happens to be one.
Bro,
There happens to be serious people
Venti
who
doesn't
take the
care about
matter
crit
seriously.
stats.
Jokes do not exist in this life. How fucking dare you, you filthy, hypocritical hippopotamus of a
tell
Genshin player.
And it's like, I'm not saying that you shouldn't. Like, we're not like, Tetron was not saying back then either, don't put them on. They were saying you don't need to straight away because he was just so good. Like,
Yeah. They did in fact say that.
doesn't mean that you would never eventually put them on him, or and obviously you'd put them on him before you did any Spiral Abyss stuff. But like,
that's a joke. But maybe if you plug in that dialogue option to the quadratic and semi-quadratic formula, then maybe you can understand what satire is. This guy is insane. Oh my god.
Disingenuous. Because there happens to be one of the most broken artifact sets that Venti can use, which is Viridescent.
Wait, are you telling me the Viridescent Venerare set was good on Venti? Oh my god! Oh, I never realized that! Oh my god, you're telling me that Animo damage and increased swirl was better and reducing elemental res? Oh my god, oh my god, I never knew that.
Crit damage and
God,
crit rate, shit stats for that.
yeah, worst stats ever.
Oh, I definitely wasn't
Defense is the best that you want and everything.
telling a joke.
True.
Holy, you're telling me the wind set is good on a wind character? Oh,
No,
thank
it
God for
fucking
Flip.
isn't. God
Thank
damn
God
it.
for Flip.
Don't you
Which provides so
know?
much value to the team, as well as the fact that you will get more comfortable clears with high EM on your Venti. He can do his job without artifacts, but the
No
massive boost you get from building him is still worth it.
So what you're saying is,
He can do his job without artifacts.
so what you're saying is the exact thing that I just said. So what was the point? What was the point of the whole talk then? I genuinely don't get it. This guy, whose side are you on, bro? That you decided to just not run any EM on him.
I have him C2.
So you love Kazuha so much that you decided to just not run any EM on him.
And now here we just have the general problem with account reviews in general, and why I think that if you aren't
What?
going to do it right, then you just shouldn't. Yes, triple EM on Kazuha is his best build, but the
Right.
problem is that it's clearly not what he wants out of his Kazuha. The person here for some reason wants to waste their Missplitter and run DPS.
This bro is taking Comfy Titan seriously. One of my longest mods. So he sees an interaction between one of a very close personal friend and my mod of 3 years and says, yeah, I know exactly what these two friends are talking about. Oh my god, bro. Bro, this is so embarrassing. This is so
It made me want to
embarrassing
die
for
the
a
first time round.
This is
Honestly.
insane. Like, how do people come? I don't get it. Like, this guy is
And,
like,
dude, like, as I said this to myself, it's like, yeah, you know what? Don't try to convince them. Just leave this clown to just continue to spread his opinion, because eventually there'll be enough people with brain cells that will push back against
Yeah.
this, and they'll just either he'll be forced to change or he'll just disappear completely. That'll be it, and then we can all move on. Like, that's so simple.
but what's insane about this is he's as tryhard can be.
Yeah, if you don't have the perfect substats, then you're basically dead. Like, I'm like that, but I have like I'm not.
You
Okay,
have
I'm
a
not
shit
even going to say
team.
what
You
my
need
comp
to
is.
worry about it. You have to worry about it. You have a terrible team.
I don't.
for fun review I made for my in real life friend. Jesus Christ. Holy these Genshin players. This is insane.
Kazuha, but that is what he wants to do. Someone else cannot evaluate how good your account is when they don't even know what you want out of your account.
That's why he was talking to him. That's why these discussions need to happen, because he doesn't have the characters. What if he doesn't
He's
have the
one of my
characters? What are his
close IRL
replacements?
friends
What
and
can he do at this
moderators.
point in the game to get the
So
best
you
shit?
shouldn't
That
tell
is the
who
point.
friends talking to each other what they can or cannot joke about. And then people say, oh yeah, everything you do, it's always jokes. Yeah, get that. That's what entertainers do. Man, imagine that. What a concept, man. What a concept. Holy shit, bro.
And Tectone just doesn't have the knowledge to be able to recommend the right build accordingly.
You know what's crazy? He cleared everything after that guide as well.
And also, Tecton tries to at least give out his idea of the most optimal build when doing account reviews, despite the fact that he just doesn't know what the optimal builds to go for are. And now
Oh,
that would
fuck
be it
off, he
for
doesn't
this
know.
piece of
I'm pretty
evidence
sure
here.
he fucking knows.
Jesus Christ.
Oh
Since
my
the
god, how
C6 bed
delusional,
Fake laugh
bro.
in a YouTube video.
internet is bad take has been so widespread, and you are the main proprietor.
Proprietor.
You
That's
can
how you
edit
say it.
your
Fucking imbecile.
stuttering out of a video, but you can't edit how much of a dumbass you are out of the video, and that's a shame.
Proprietor of it. I'll be adding 5 years for that and another year for the negligent advice in your account reviews. And now the last piece of evidence we'll be looking at is a short segment from Tecton's stream where
Oh no.
we'll see.
Go ahead. Let's see it, man.
What's
Here we
gonna
go.
happen?
I don't think it's Hu Tao. I think Hu Tao is very good.
What
Yep.
the?
But I don't think Hu Tao is as good as Ayaka or Kazuha
Right?
or Ganyu.
Or Zhangling.
Zhongli's good.
Right?
That's pretty much all I can say. Okay, no, you're right. Ayaka, Kazuha, Zhongli.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
I agree.
What is even on his
That's
face?
a good
Why
take.
did he write on
Thanks
his
for
neck, by the
keeping me
way?
Hell
And his
no,
face,
don't
what
thank
the
your
fuck?
chat for that shit. But I can't fault them because this is
Looking like a
also
fucking
something else that
holy
you
shit.
started.
What? Wait, what? What's the problem? I don't understand. Oh my god. One of my mods linked that this guy used to be in my Discord and then he got banned, and that's why he made this video.
Wait.
That's if it's true. I
Brother.
can't necessarily believe it, but lol, he got banned.
So Little Flip got banned from my Discord and he was salty, so he wanted to make a hate video. Okay, I'm curious. What does this guy have a problem with what I said about Kazuha, Ayaka, and Zhongli being the best characters 2 years ago?
And now everyone in your chat is going to reciprocate this even though it's not right. Because people like
No, I'm gonna blow your mind. People are capable of making their own opinions.
agree with their favorite content creators even if there's a burden of evidence. Who would have thought? Saying Zhongli is a top 3 character is a horrible take. I
No, it's not.
don't even think he's a top 10 5-star character.
He is. Back then, 2 years ago, yes, he was. Are you nuts? He literally enabled you to run any comp you wanted and never be able to take damage from anything. What is he talking about?
And whale content creators and especially
He's still so good that even though Geo is unviable and current meta, people still use him as their shielder. What is he talking about?
Tecton, who had a whole controversy over it, or one of the reasons why Zhongli is so overrated by the general community. Zhongli only helps people who have their accounts and damage at endgame level because the only meta thing Zhongli allows you to do is play comfortably, since
Literally what
So
he just said.
It's literally.
Literally what he just said, my
In
dude.
fact-
Look,
In fact, Zhongli's the best character in the game for a new player because it makes the game easy mode.
if you don't have any counter arguments for this specific point, then don't fucking attempt to make any. It's that simple. Like, at least someone wouldn't have made that mistake to make themselves look more like a clown. Like, fuck's sake, dude.
It's fucking crazy.
You
So
mean it lets
desperate is he
casual
to
player-
claw at Tecto and make him look the worst that he's willing to sacrifice every ounce of his reputation to do so. I have never seen someone so fucking desperate. Like, you can, like, oh my god, I can see the fucking massive gap in his front teeth and already. Like, oh
I know, it's so crazy.
comfortably, since
So you mean it lets casual players enjoy the game casually? Oh my god.
That's so forbidden.
You'll never guess why people like that. What, are you advocating to let people play uncomfortably? What the
Yes, I play
is this
uncomfortably, actually.
video?
I fucking
It doesn't
advocate
offer
for
much
it.
to boost your damage besides a few exceptions. There are so many other characters, even 4 stars, that will give you a bigger damage boost to your team than Zhongli does, as well as the fact that building Zhongli as
She's
a
so
burst
hot.
DPS in the majority of cases going to be a
Fuck's sake.
DPS loss, as he
I
really must
love
be the
him.
grandpa of Genshin Impact with how painfully slow his ultimate animation is. So
So
his Bro, I was a joke!
is too slow, which means he's completely unviable.
his best case use is to be a shield bot, and even then, unless you are a complete dog shit at the game,
So the only way that you use Zhongli is if you're dog shit at the game.
Bruh.
What in the name of the quadratic formula is this guy's ego, bro?
there are very,
drew
very
that
few
card,
cases where
I love
running a
it.
shield bot is necessary, especially when your damage is low. Can we
No,
It's
we can't.
unnecessary to use a shielder? Are you expecting players to dodge every ability in the entire game?
So you can either use a shielder or use Kokumi that also does damage whenever you heal. Like Kokumi is like a anti-shielder. It's in like for your team.
No,
It's weird.
no, Ross. She's a healer that can do damage sometimes. That's what she is, right? Don't complicate things. She's a
She's
healer.
literally a healer who is also a mini shielder. Because you take damage and then she just heals you back. So it's as if you never took any damage in the first place. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but no, the point is that she heals the damage that you take, and shields just prevent you taking any damage in the first place, right? That's the difference. Otherwise, there would be shielders and healers would be just exactly the same. I mean, Noelle is both, for example. So you gotta make sure that those distinctions are like massive, because otherwise people are gonna get confused. Because like she's not an anti-shielder; she's just a healer that can do damage. At least she isn't bad as Barbara, fucking Hydra application.
I'm seeing
Fuck,
how
it's
she
bullshit,
feels.
man.
I'm seeing how she feels when you're using her. Right? Like
Interesting. Very interesting.
What
Okay.
the is this brain dead tank?
please stop hyping up Zhongli? He's the most solid B-tier character in the game. And yes,
what?
Bruh.
He literally is the one character in the game that makes Hu Tao like the best character in the game. You know what I mean? Like having an infinite shield and then having like the like allows you for Hu Tao to be able to run Hu Tao on like really low HP to have the highest amount of damage possible.
Basically anything. It allows you to run basically anything.
You could literally run every character on 1 HP and Zhongli would just negate all that damage. Not to mention C6 also allows you to heal stuff.
Did people take this video seriously?
They
Is this
probably
the
did.
guy who roasts Genshin streamers on YouTube? Yeah, Doro44. And I can't wait to see the Doro44 Genshin court. This guy must be the dumbest mother I've ever seen or heard of in my entire life. Let me rephrase that. I haven't heard of the guy. This is new levels of straight up idiocracy. And you know what the worst thing is? I bet if I scroll through the comments, I'll find people agreeing with this video.
so this is how you guys
Yeah,
piece
you're
it up, and
100%
it's going
on
to
point
be
there.
short
It's gonna
because
happen.
It is, and I'll be adding 3 years for starting the Zhongli misconception, because in Tectone's defense, it wasn't solely him who perpetuated it, but he still pushed it enough to warrant this. So yes, Tectone is found guilty, and for his offenses against the meta and theory crafting communities, as well as spreading misinformation to the casual player base, in total Tectone will be
What?
to 12 years in prison, one of which will be spent learning linear and quadratic graphs.
No, my God, you can't! Who the fuck cares? How are we still on this?
Little bro thinks you need to learn linear and quadratic graphs to beat Spiral Abyss.
Yeah. Maybe that's the thing that he was alluding to beat Spiral Abyss.
If anybody ever asked me why I thought the
Let's
Genshin
be
community was so shit, it's the fact that people took guys like this clown seriously.
Court is now
I know.
closed.
The audacity, dude. The audacity.
Oh my
God
God,
damn.
This is the
You better
most
not come to my
guys
fucking
and
game,
cringe
because I'll
shit
fucking eviscerate him, I'll tell you that or nothing.
I've
I
ever
will
seen in my
obliterate
entire life.
him. Absolutely.
How did who linked this to me? Let's see the comments. I can't wait to check the comments.
Yes.
That'll be all
I'm
for
gonna
the
do my
Text on
special,
Genshin court. Text on release
special
compared to
voice
the other
for them
channels
as
I've
well.
covered doesn't purely make commentaries on Genshin's meta, and he also seems to not talk about it as much, but that could all be due to the lack of content.
No, it's because I didn't give a. I was a casual enjoyer of the game channel. It's because I didn't give a.
A casual enjoyer of the game who is more interested in making content that's fun and entertaining than just informative. Like the fact that people don't understand that is insane to me. And he did make informative content along with the guides, but that doesn't mean that was what his main type of content wanted to be.
Lack
It's
of
wanted to
content.
help his community.
I made videos about lakes, and people still watch that shit. Bro, what?
Find it ironic how Text calls
Stalling
people
lack
who
of
actually know
content,
about doing
true.
crafting Doom posters when
No, I call them cringe. Because if you're learning theory crafting for baby game Genshin Impact, I think you're taking it a little bit too seriously.
he's literally one of the biggest
Again, if
offenders
they
of
just
Doom.
leave him. If they want to, they can be allowed to. Just, just get all the people who have brain cells and just fucking destroy this clown. Honestly. Because eventually he'll have no choice but to directly confront like thousands of people and say, no, this is how it is. You are stupid. Get out. That is how it's gonna go. Oh god.
Seriously.
He's literally one of the biggest offenders of Doom posting. The funniest
Me
Bruh.
calling out a company's bad practices is not doom posting. It's called stating objective fact. And once again, how's your anniversary reward, guys?
jokes actually just write themselves. I at least hope that
I know, you're a joke and you wrote all this yourself as well.
more casuals don't look to Text them for advice and try to learn how to build their accounts themselves.
Oh. Yeah, he's the type of person that's gonna be like, oh, hey, the anniversary was actually like the best in almost any gacha game.
I didn't even know it was the anniversary of the game. Honestly, I completely forgot about it. 'Cause
yeah,
I knew I was gonna get shit awards.
we got a 20 pool, and then
Wow.
do you know when you press Z, you have like those like
Z is into sleep because there's no content in the game. Yeah,
no,
I feel
but,
that
like,
pain.
for
20 pulls, bruh.
For the gadgets, like you have this gun that like shoots bubbles. And that's what we got for the anniversary one. It's an absolute joke. But do you know the problem with it? Because people didn't listen to Tecto when the game first started, we're now never gonna get the better thing that we deserve from the game. Particularly the whales deserve that more than we do. But still, it's insane.
Yeah, guys, if you're looking for casual advice, don't watch me. Just watch every other content creator who tells you to build Zhang Ling and have 50 crit value on every single one of your pieces. Otherwise, it's mid.
Instead of relying on male content creators like Tectone, who aren't that knowledgeable, and they
Oh, he's a bad man because he spent money. Oh, man, he's a bad guy because he spent money. Oh, frick. Oh, man. And he's American. Oh, God. Shut the f up, bro. Jesus Christ.
also hope that they just stop sheeping his takes without thinking about it, as that just
Bro, there was not a single solid thought that you put through this in the whole video.
breeds and spreads misinformation.
I can't wait to see the
And
comments.
on that note, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed,
Shut the f up.
It's
you
finally fucking over.
Jesus
Oh my
Christ,
god.
What a dumb video. What a bro spent 15
Now we get to the
minutes
comments, this
making
is great.
himself look like a idiot. All right, let's see these. All right. For anyone wondering, the teams I'm using were due to a challenge. Yes, the teams are bad. I used to watch Tectone back during his Arc
Oh my
Knights
god,
days.
here we go!
Here we go. Here we go. Tectone is purely for entertainment. Person with the Arlecchino profile picture. And then create content in the process. It's his perfect form to generate views and farm subs on Twitch. People who take him seriously are so dumb. And then I'll start drama and the Genshin community. And then my sub count on Twitch will skyrocket. What? What? Tectone refuses so hard to admit that most of his skill in the game comes from whaling. Bro, every single comment. Every single comment.
Wait, what was that one?
Every single...
I think the biggest misconception about Tectone is that nobody should have ever taken his take seriously. He is purely entertainment and the purest form of dumb internet voices that shout their opinion without fact checking. He is an entertainment channel, not a theory crafting channel or whatever. He never implied he was a theory crafting channel. He always intended for an entertainment factor of his channel. That's what he wanted.
Yeah.
He never ever intended anything to be like 100% objective, true, serious. I don't get it, man.
comment. Every...
Also, he does fact check stuff when it's about him, but still, like,
single comment. Hook this dude. Wait, what is this? I stopped watching Tectone months ago, and it was the best decision I've ever made. I've disagreed with him on, and apparently I already thumbs down this. I've disagreed with him on so many things about how he is right, and so I stopped watching anyone who agrees with him. His chat never opposes opinions, even when he's clearly wrong, and he's unknowingly, perhaps knowingly, creating an echo chamber in his own voice.
they literally do. I've literally been on his stream.
Jesus Christ, bro. Watch Low Tier God. These people are unsavable, bro. Hey, if you take that video seriously, congratulations, brother. I hope you don't watch my shit. I hope you don't comment in my Twitch chat. Here's the reality, guys. Growing up is realizing that I was never wrong. But you're more than welcome to prove me wrong. But this guy, Flip, failed pretty damn hard. What a embarrassment of a video. Make sure to go like, comment, and subscribe.
Oh my god.
Insanity in one video.
Let's go. Did he actually? He didn't even link it in the description. I love that. He didn't even link the video in the description. That is the best I've seen. If techies go to Jill and Fontaine, maybe it's not so bad. Free beds, food, medicine, plus good neighbors. He has to actually work for coupons though, dude. But hey, it's still a W. Oh, dude, you like. Oh man. Anyway, this video's been an hour and 3, so let's just call that there.
Right. I will do. So hopefully everybody enjoyed that. That was the daily clowning of someone trying to disprove Tectone as usual. So I don't know if this blows up. I guess we might do another one. Who knows? But
Yeah, I know, yeah. But yeah, thanks guys so much for watching. Be sure to go check out Tectone. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Tectone himself and myself. And we'll see you all later. Bye.
Uses so hard to admit that most of his skill in the game.
Pause the video. I'm gonna imitate one of the comments, right? You're about to witness voice acting greatness, my dudes.
Oh no.
I used to like Tectone during his Arknight days. It was initially drawn by his boldness and willingness to say anything on his mind and let this turned me blind for some more terrible takes. Yeah. When he moved to Genshin, he ran out of content in 3 months and resorted to drama baiting and cringe baiting others. A practice that was very rare before. It all resulted in content nowadays being copy-pasting drama that is totally not his problem, which makes me really disappointed that I used to believe in him. Just because someone can confidently spew their own truth doesn't make it the objective truth. I remember watching Atsu Asian guy stream to go over to the drama, realizing just how stupid I've been as he broke down Tectones. And then there's obviously the paragraph cuts off there.
Says the